Hello, I'm State Representative Dan Brady, and I'm coming to you from my district office here, the 88th Legislative District in Bloomington, and I'd like to talk to you about a spring session update and where the state legislature is at this point in time. I have a couple of issues that I wanted to update you on from session last week. We're presently on what's called the Easter break, and we'll return to Springfield on April the 17th. One of the issues that we dealt with last week in Springfield was House Resolution 706. And what's important about House Resolution 706 was it set the actual budget of the state and what we believe is going to be the revenue side and the spending side as well. But from the revenue side, we are looking at a $32.9 billion budget. Now, what's important there is the fact that the House Republicans and the House Democrats agreed on that figure, and it's less than what the governor's proposal in the budget address had in regards to spending. The governor wanted to spend more, we want to spend less, and we also want to put a special priority on the bills, the unpaid bills of the state of Illinois, that this budget addresses that backlog. And so we've dedicated funds from that revenue source that will help us pay down those bills. Another area is dealing with the appropriations of the House committees that are going to deal with cuts. There's going to be approximately a 5% across the board cut into agencies. And those cuts are also going to deal with higher education, elementary, secondary education, public safety, and general services for the state of Illinois. When we go back to Springfield, the appropriation committees are going to deal with those cuts, and they're going to be very deep and they're going to be painful cuts. But hopefully it'll be done in a manner that we take a surgical scalpel to those cuts instead of a meat cleaver, and we look at what is going to be the least amount of harm when we make those cuts to services the state provides. Another area is dealing with the plan to cut university workers' tuition waivers for their sons or daughters who may go to state universities. I voted against this piece of legislation because I felt that in a time where we're actually cutting the budgets of universities, they absorb this cost within their budget, and they've asked us for one thing: to keep this as a recruitment tool for faculty and staff at our universities. I think there will be more discussion about this as we continue in Springfield, but the proposal right now in the manner that it was in, the form that it was in, I could not support. Another area is dealing with the General Assembly's scholarships. Here in my district office, we've suspended that program of General Assembly scholarships to need-based students. We ran the program correctly. We had a committee that evaluated the applicants. We had a criteria, pretty stringent criteria, but it was still the fact that we're asking the state's universities from a tuition base to lose out on cost with these scholarships. The bills in the House was to do away with the scholarships, eliminate the program, and I voted reluctantly, but I voted in favor of that program. There will be many other options and issues dealing with the state's budget that will be forthcoming when we return to Springfield, and it's going to be a very, very challenging time. I'm certainly up to the challenge. I appreciate the opportunity very much to be a representative of the 88th District, represent the people of the 88th, and work together to try and find solutions to the many problems that face the state of Illinois. Thank you, and we look forward to giving you more updates in the future.